On today's edition of Crisis in the Toyverse, we continue on with Vinimate Media Run a Wild Dude. And today we are looking at the Vinimate Justice League Aquaman vinyl figure from Diamond Select. Of course, a huge shout out to Diamond Select for making this review possible. But as you can see, we got the beautiful artwork on the front with the Justice League logo. We got all the members of the Justice League symbols there on the front. And of course, Aquaman is encased in a plastic prison. We go to this side for once. It lets you know, collect them all. It is a vinyl figure. Of course, it is a Vinimate done in a Vinimate style. Just supersized. No articulation. It's in a fixed pose. But we go to the back here. You can see Aquaman a little better along with Superman and Cyborg. And on this side, we have some beautiful artwork of Aquaman himself. Now, normally we would just unbox it and take it from here, but I feel because it's Aquaman, we need to do something a little different. So let's go ahead and get to that right now. I don't know about you guys, but I think a water setting is much better for a Aquaman review. And you may be asking yourself, where is Aquaman? Well, there he is, looking up, ready for some action, if you will. So let's go ahead and dive into this Vinimate, no pun intended. So let's start with the head sculpt, if you will. It definitely has a likeness to Jason Momoa. It's got the beard, it's got the eyebrow with the split in it. He's got his eyes and his facial reaction, which is an angry yet subtle, modest look for Aquaman, as we saw in Justice League. Of course, he's done in the Vinimate style, which is a throwback to the Vinimate style, just supersized. Now, he is fixed, and by that I mean he doesn't pose or anything. He's pre-posed, but he does look pretty cool, and I've had some fun taking some toy photography pictures with him, which you guys will see at the end. And this arm, he's got the trident, which is done in a nice silver. He holds it in there. The trident is not removable, but it's got great detail all the way down. The hair, it looks like it has a dry brushing on it that helps bring out the character even more. His armor, if you will, is done in that Vinimate style. It's the box body, but it's got some great detail throughout. It's sculpted on the sides and the arms, which is very nice. All the paint's applied very well throughout this guy, even in the back here. And we go down to the legs. As you can see, he's in a prefixed pose, but that's okay because he's standing on a rock to help give him some balance. The rock's done in a nice flat color. It's just a molded piece of material. But the costume just has some great detail throughout, even on the bottom with the greens and the dark golds, if you will. So overall, a lot of fun to say the least. This Vinimate has been a lot of fun to mess around with. Let's take it back to the sewer, do our size roundup, and call it a day. So guys, here we are with the size roundup. We are back in the sewer. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed those outside reviews every once in a while. I know it's not warranted for every figure, but it was kind of actually a lot of fun to do with Aquaman. But just let me know what you guys think. So, as far as the size between these three, Aquaman does stand a little bit taller just because of the base at his foot. But he definitely fits in very nice with the Batman and the Flash. And I gotta say, guys, I really have enjoyed working on these Vinimate reviews, courtesy of Diamond Select, just because it's something different. Usually you're trying to figure out dynamic poses and whatnot. You're still doing that with the Vinimates, but here's the kicker. They're already in that prefix pose, so your brain actually has to work double. And as you can see, as it should be popping up on the screen right now, I played around with my camera. I did some super slow-mo stuff with my S9 Edge, and I think it came out great. It was a lot of fun to work around with. I mean, it was kind of an impromptu thing that I decided to do, and it all worked out fine. But enough blabbering from me. Here's the thing. Do I think you should pick it up? Yeah, I do. I mean, it's not going to hurt the bank account. They're a fun little piece to display. I mean, there's so many type of things like this out there on the market. It's kind of hard to gauge what's best suited for you. But I think, honestly speaking, guys, just being real with everyone, these things are a lot of fun. They look good on a shelf. They look fun in toy photography. So, bottom line is, you got some extra money to spend, and you want to keep a couple bucks out of that on something else as well, Vinimates are a good option to start with. So guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the review. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to stop by this channel and see what's going on. This channel is doing a lot of different things. We're trying to grow. We're trying to be great. And it's because of great people like you that come by and watch it. I appreciate it. So thank you on behalf of everybody here at the Undercover Capes and Comics Crusaders team. However, I do have some people to plug to get out of the way. So, for all these great, amazing pop-ups that you see me use in the video, head over to Extreme-Sets.com today. And while you're on the World Wide Web, throw in your Google machine, UndercoverCapes.com for all things geekery in the podcast-verse. And lastly, go on your phone, go on Instagram, throw a follow at Toy Lover Crew for all things toy photography related. Guys, I got a slideshow at the end. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, great googly moogly.